Hey y'all, welcome back to Krista's Kitchen. So today we have my chicken salad recipe. This is something that my mom asks me for all of the time. It's really easy and you can really mold it to however you like. So if there's something in it that you don't like, you can switch it up a little bit. I will leave a picture at the very end of the original recipe. What I'm doing today is going to be kind of double, and I don't really measure much anymore. I'll just kind of go to the taste. But it all stems from this original recipe, and I'm not sure where I got it from, truthfully, but it's most likely that it was a Newks copycat or something like that, trying to get those same kind of flavor profiles, because I love Newks chicken salad recipe. I just don't like the big chunks of red onion in it. But I'm going to move y'all in closer and I'm going to show y'all how we do it. So all I did before the video is got everything out and I shredded up one rotisserie chicken. We've got white meat and dark meat in here. The only thing not in it is the wings, because I don't really fight with the wings. So I'm going to add about a cup and a half, I suppose, of walnuts. I'm just going to kind of break them up so they're not in these huge chunks. I guess I should. I always, whenever I do nuts, I tend to put in more than I say if I don't measure. I like nuts, so I use a lot. Now again, if you don't like nuts or you have a nut allergy, this is something to leave out. It's good, but I don't know if it's anaphylaxis good. So if you have an allergy, just leave it be. And you could probably use like some fresh celery or something in here to still get that crunch if you like, but I don't know really where we'd get the earthiness. But again, if you don't like them, then it's not something that you would be missing anyway. Well, we might be using the rest of this bag. Now the recipe I post at the end is probably going to be about half of this recipe, because I am making a large batch. I'm just using a whole rotisserie chicken instead of the half that I usually use, because I know that there's some extra people's wanting some. Yep, that's the end of that bag. So we'll just go ahead and crush up the rest of these and get them in there. Now here's where I make a variation sometimes. I'm going to add in about a cup of cranberries or craisins, but a lot of times if I don't have these, I'll just do some, y'all see I'm using my kids' snack packs. I'll do some green grapes so that I can get some of that sweetness. Sometimes I do both, just because we like both in it. If y'all haven't noticed by now, I'm a use what I got kind of person, so that makes right at a cup. See, that's why I knew I needed their snack packs. So if you have the kids' snack packs that come in the big craisin box, 3 of them works perfectly for this double size. Alright, I'm going to add in, now this part may seem weird, but it adds some of the salt and just variation to it. We're going to add in about a half a cup of Parmesan cheese. Now these are the shaved pieces, so I'm going to kind of break them up a little bit. I normally use the shreds. I might have to chop this. Let's see. Because I don't want humongous pieces in it. It's just not going to work the same. So just tear these pieces up. But this just adds some of that depth, but it also gives it some saltiness. Might have grabbed a little bit more than half a cup. We'll put some of it back. Let the little pieces fall in, we'll put the big ones back. Alright, so if y'all have never seen one of these things, or if you have seen them and you don't have one, I recommend getting one. But this one's the Pampered Chef little scoop. And since I'm at the end of my mayo, it's going to come in perfect handy. I know I need about 1.5 cups to 1.3 cups. I usually end up adding just a little bit extra mayonnaise after we get it all added together at the end. So we're gonna see. I'm glad I grabbed another one of these before I came over here. But y'all look, I'm gonna show y'all how spick and clean. I mean, I wouldn't like drink water out of it or anything, but look how clean that is after using this little scraper. So you definitely don't get any waste. My daughter likes using it for her Nutella sandwiches too. So that's one. And about 1/2. And you see we're just dumping it all in, and we'll mix it around when we get to it. Alright. So again, I don't have the usual ingredient I need, so we're going to use what we have. So I have apple cider. I usually use apple juice. I'm hoping the cinnamon in this won't be too much off from the usual, but I'm just going to add a few splashes. Oh yeah, so you don't want too much of that, but I like how it thins it out a little bit and it just kind of breaks up the heaviness of the mayonnaise. Kind of push this down. We still have several ingredients left to add. So let's do some honey, just a couple spins around the bowl. I think our honey's about out. I'm going to do a couple splashes of apple cider vinegar. A little splash of yellow mustard. We'll sprinkle in some celery salt. Now, if you don't have celery salt, that's okay. You can use regular salt, but I like the little variation of taste that gives. A little bit of onion powder. You can use chopped red onion in this if you like. I don't like the crunch of onion powder. And then just a little bit of pepper. And we mix. Alright, let's taste now. There we go. Alright, y'all. Sorry, full mouth. Simple as that. We're going to put this in the fridge and let it sit, let those flavors develop even more. But now, that's our third meal for the day that we've got all prepped and ready. And makes lunches and dinners even easier. So, thank y'all for joining us, and we'll see y'all next time. I'll leave a link to some of the other videos if you want to check something else out. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more of our content. I'll see y'all soon. Bye.
Mom, I saw a robot talk around my nose.
A robot? Where did you see a robot at?